Well, happy Tuesday, East Texas. Outside in downtown Longview, check it out. We've got beautiful conditions across the area. Clouds bubbling up, a sign that the humidity is on the return out there, but also seeing some blue sky as well. Check out the current conditions in the Longview. 85 degrees now at the Gregg County Airport, 72-degree dew point. So, yeah, the humidity is on the rise. The moisture is returning, and we'll see more of that in the coming days. Notice the feels like temperature at 91 at this time. A look at outside in downtown Tyler. This is on our First Alert camera network here as we kind of take a view of the skies across the region. You can see blue skies with some cumulus clouds bubbling up there in the distance as well. This is looking south on 69. You can see it's 86 degrees in downtown Tyler, dew point of 71, and the winds now out of the southeast. That's pumping in that moisture and that humidity. Temperatures across the rest of the area, 86 degrees as you head over towards Henderson, 86 in Gilmer, 85 Canton, 86 in Crockett, 84 Groveton, and 84 degrees currently in Lufkin. So it is mild, but it's not extremely hot. In fact, when you factor in the humidity, even though the humidity levels are rising, we're still not at oppressive ranges yet. We're still looking at feels like temperatures pretty much in check into the upper 80s to lower 90s. Ignore this temperature here in Crockett. I think that's a bad sensor reading there. It's not that warm, but still, it's feeling decent for us at this time of the year. Outside on First Alert Live Doppler radar, not much to show you in terms of clouds or precipitation, but again, those cumulus clouds are beginning to bubble up, but the thicker clouds are well off to our west and northwest. You see this cold front to the north and west? Yeah, that probably stands out to you, but don't let it really affect you in your plans here because this thing is going to take a long time before it gets here. For now, we're going to focus on the warm and humid air coming in out of the southeast from the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to be the theme, I think, over the next couple of days. So as we walk you through the rest of your Tuesday on Futurecast, you'll see a mixture of sun and clouds bubbling up, temperatures getting into the lower 90s, a very small chance, less than 20% chance of an isolated pop-up shower as we progress throughout the afternoon. The humidity and the summertime heat, that will be the big story for you. And then as we go into your Wednesday, we're talking really more of the same, a mixture of sun and clouds as our temperatures climb into the upper 80s to lower 90s, the humidity the big factor, and about a 20% chance area-wide of an isolated afternoon pop-up shower or storm. Our biggest focus will turn to this cold front that you see over the Rockies right now, producing clouds, rain, and yes, wait for it, upper elevation snows. We've got snow coming down at Yellowstone National Park, folks. It's that time of the year. We're finally getting to mention that word. Maybe we'll get to mention it more often. Maybe here in East Texas this year. Keep your fingers crossed, kids. But here's what's going on the water vapor. This is a measure of the moisture in the air. When you see a big dip in the jet stream like this, a trough, this is what we call a broad trough, and this is going to move our way slowly as we head into the coming days and will help to increase our rain chances in East Texas. In fact, you can see by late this week that trough pulls out of the Rockies. This area of high pressure to the east is stuck in place, so it doesn't allow the system to move, and so the moisture gets funneled right on up into Texas, so we see our rain chances on the increase. So a less than 20% chance of an isolated pop-up shower today, but notice as we progress throughout the week here, we're talking 40-50% chances of rainfall by the time we head towards the weekend, and I think that will continue into early next week. Along with that rainfall, we could be talking about an inch on average with some isolated higher totals. Plus, with the clouds and rainfall, our models are showing temperatures averaging in the 90s the next couple of days, but cooling down only in the 80s as an average forecasted high temperature by the time we head towards the beginning of next week. So your First Alert 7-day forecast, very summer-like the next few days with highs in the low 90s, but rain chances increasing by Friday, and especially for the weekend heading into the beginning of next week as that system kind of stalls out over the area. So that's something we're going to be watching closely, but until that time, enjoy the sunshine and the summer-like weather for a few more days.
All right. Thanks so much, Cedric.